Before this live stream begins, I would like to tell you that no dramas, no making annoying sounds, and no making such a big fights. And do not expose me, okay? Only at 6 people only because if I have more people, I'm too full. Only at 6 people only I had. So yes, that's all I was to say. So let's get started the stream. Okay. Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of my stream, of my gangs. Yeah, So we're gonna talk about Today we're gonna talk about two subclasses: the London and Northeastern Railway C1 and C2 Atlantics. But before we begin, just give me a sec. Sorry about that. Alright, let's just begin. I decided to make these two engines in this spot because these engines are built for the Great Northern Railway, not the London Northeastern. Right. When it comes to productions, well, in the late 1890s, the Great Northern Railway needed a smarter and new locomotives. Although the Stirling single wheelers have, many have very good, but when Patrick Stirling died in the age of 75 in office, it was being reversed of the performance of the legendary Stirling wheelers needed the locomotive to be replaced. Henry Ivatt, being the new chief mechanical engineer, had decided to make a locomotive that would be replacement. And this is the result. Sorry. It's this. The Great Northern Railway C1. In fact, this is a smaller boiler. Because this one is a 4-part wheels, 4 driving wheels, and 2 training wheels. Give me a second, give me a second. Sorry about that. I was Wait a minute. Right. Wait a minute. Right. Right. I was saying these Atlantic types are the 4-part wheels, 4 driving wheels, and 2 training wheels. Well, it's thus a 4-4-R, given the nickname Atlantics. But it's not always been nice because the United States have the own Atlantics, but in Britain, this is the very first Atlantic steam locomotive ever built. And yes, it's the very first built of these locomotives. I'll invite JJ for example. Hi JJ. Mm,
You got lucky this time. I was recording, and you're
yes.
lucky.
Yeah. We're gonna let's continue with all this GNR Athletics. As I was saying, this is a smaller boiler of the GNR Atlantics because the
Oh,
Ivan has a smaller boiler, so it has four pilot wheels and two training wheels. Yes. So they were using for the express passenger works. So they did. Even so, they got the apple green livery because they have apple green liveries. Yes.
I
So these
alright.
smaller Atlantics had the very this one, but they needed a bigger locomotive. So Ivan produced this engine. It's just a
Oh, a
larger
bigger
boiler
locomotive.
of the
It
C1.
looks like a.
Yeah. I again, as I said, has a four pilot wheels, four driving wheels, and two training wheels. Yeah. Even so, it has an apple green livery. So it has a
I got
the, yeah,
trains 2019.
yeah. uh, it, 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 really. As I was,
Really?
and yeah, the Atlantics are very good as. Yeah, I mean, this is how did you use this? This is using a tiny T Pullman. Eventually, in 1923, when the Big Four Railway Company was being amalgamized, even so, the Great Northern Railway was being absorbed by the London Norwegian, and so they put so the Great Northern logo was gone into the LNER logo. Even so, these two subclasses, uh, these engines are being classified as a C1, but the smaller boilers of the C1s later be reclassified as C2s. Yes, but because they don't want to be confused about these engines, so they have C1 and C2 Atlantics being
And then the
reclassified
C,
by the London Norwegian.
then
So
it's the
yes,
C4
because
that blows up.
this, mm, yes, yeah.
I
So the,
said, then there's the
the
C4 that blows up
mm,
in your face.
yeah, and but right.
You got
So
the C.
as I was saying, these these locomotives are very good. This one, but eventually these locomotives are very good ones because the LNER has the own locomotives. But how many C1 larger boilers existed? Just 94 of them between 1902 and 1910. And the C1 smaller boilers? Just 22 between 1898 and 1903. Because
Okay, so
Ivan had made the. Because this is the very first Atlantic in Britain. Because in America they have own Atlantics. But eventually in 1923, in later years, they're all being suspended as in the early 1920s. These A1 Atlantics, these C2 and C1 Atlantics are totally being suspended by the Grassy A1, later the A3 locomotives, because in
damn
the
what
early
they did.
19 because they are being continued the hot light expresses until 1950, because
I thought
of all they
they
didn't
must have done.
include They did include a Harrogate Pullman special in the 1920s and 30s because they often called upon to take over the trains from the failed Pacifics for the remarkable performances. Once it, but also one one C1 Atlantic, being as a larger boiler, took over the Flying Scotsman from a failed A3 at Peterborough, and not only made up time but arrived early. Progress much? Well, yes, because this engine has a uh,
have
this engine
something.
very good at this at least.
We actually still have a C1 Atlantic
But
in the current
these
day.
engines are very good. Hey, but but the smallest, even the largest C1 Atlantics had the very last trip on their lives. One of the
Damn,
first
that was
class of the
pretty dramatic.
C1s is the C2s. It begins in the early 1930s when it was being replaced by the brand new A3s. One by one, these engines are being replaced not only kind of engines, but the newest kind of engines. Even so, the C1 boilers, the larger boilers themselves, the 17 C1s make the very last trip on BR, and according to British Railway magazine, they called the King's Cross to Doncaster to mark the end of the C1 Atlantics. And even so, the son of Mr. G. H. G. Ivett, who received the Builder Praise, and the return trip
I
was
see.
hauled by Abercorn A1. They would call 6 or 123 and named Sutina H. A. Ivett. And by 1950, all the C1s and C2s are scrapped. Oh, were they?
But wait, yeah, we got C1 Atlantic
One
251
of
still in service.
and one of the larger boiler had been preserved. And
Somebody's
I'm
in the
sure
private chat, by the way.
so. Oh, hey, Alex Gardner.
Alex, you look like you smoked a mustard packet.
Bruh. Oh, that's that. C1 has one sister left, and that's
As I
251.
was saying, I'm sure when it gets to
Yeah, we got.
they survives. It is, of course, this smaller boiler, Henry
Oh,
Oakley. This is a
yeah, but there's also a C1 Atlantic with a larger boiler that's also been preserved, I believe. 251.
one,
Yeah,
288.
the larger boiler. Number
Cat
35.
288, you goofy ass goober.
So
That's what I said.
yeah,
That's the number on the side.
one they got
251,
That's
stupid
the
goofy ass goober. You sponge up
they
looking ass.
two
What's the
Atlantics
no
have been
that for?
preserved.
261 don't change
Even
anymore.
so, yes, but yeah, it's truly. You need to see this.
There's magic in numbers.
Disney music.
Thousands of boys in every
Oh,
corner of
that's
the
what
country.
Disney.
Music for it has become the #1 hobby for schoolboys in recent years. And to be near Henry Oakley, a veteran loco borrowed from York
that
Museum,
was
is the biggest thrill of their lives. Behind the engine is another old-timer, number 251. And both the locos are taking hundreds of spotters on their annual joyride this year to Doncaster.
Your mom, Alex.
99990 is dead.
Where's it, Alex Gardner?
I just said that first
Wait, what?
locomotive. The
What?
Seriously, Alex Gardner? You
I
think
found it on
4005? Why is the big boy in, or why is 4005 in Tom Toys Land? You know what?
I think it's not
God, it's an
same
admin
size as the
engine.
Great Britain.
It's an admin engine. It would not be
My
admin.
name's Alex. My name is Alex.
I knew he was going to steal that. Should have not said this. Should have said. I
Oh, so you like me too.
Hey, Petey, can you tell him to
Wait a
stop
second.
stealing my
That
profile pictures?
Sam?
Petey, can you tell him to stop stealing my profile pictures?
I'm not.
Uh,
And you need
Those
to.
are profile pictures I totally created myself.
No, you're not. That was a bot.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
I did not have those pictures. That was actually.
uh,
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
mm, I think it's nice. So, as of this day, Henry Oakley and number 251 won started display on the National Railway Museum at Chiltern, another in York. Right. So that's the history of the Atlantics.
Here's a
So
question.
this week we're going to talk about the London Southwestern Railway T9,
Here's a
more commonly known
question.
as Greyhounds.
Oh yeah, fun fact, I actually requested to see one at Atlanta.
Wait, calm. Calm. My God,
Yeah.
calm. My gosh, I'm sorry. You're late. You're late. I
We
just
should have done this
did
step
about
Oh, no.
five.
the
I
history
was at the
of
shops.
the C1 and C2.
I actually took 2 melatonins to sleep all night,
We'll talk
Nice.
about these engines, as you can see
and when
there.
it was time to
The preserve one is Henry Oakley, and number
Henry
251.
Henry Oakley.
it's a 3 melatonin.
It's Alice. Period.
Alice. No, guys, it's I.
From
The
Allison's
nuts.
victory, but you meant
Nice.
Wait, no, guys, it's my
you mean Alice,
fault.
the Atlantic engine, right?
Guys, hey, Alex, we have to be blue. Let's see. The boy life of the big weird on his fossil, especially has the box of profile. Very much thank you to get your goofy ass on. You look like your name is Little Billy. With a top hat with a spinning top. With a lollipop that you dropped onto the road. So you cried and buried it in the backyard.
Yeah.
You big goofy stinky goofy ass little Billy, you stupid ass.
Oh, what the hell, boy?
You may.
You look like a monk. He
Oh
left.
my God.
Okay.
JJ, I dare you to try and roast me.
No, I only roast Alex because he deserves it.
Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry.
I don't
Okay.
roast my actual friends.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Well, okay, what are we doing now? I probably already went over the C1 Atlantics with all your Wikipedia Googling. Bro probably has so many Wikipedia pages open right now.
Yeah.
He probably copies all the stuff from.
Oh, that's some good shit.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I was kind of lagging. My computer's kind of lagging.
Also, I got Trains 2019.
Ah, cool. I have that too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a few Thomas content, only some workshop. So.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna share my screen. Cause why not?
Yes.
Skibidi www. Yes.
Oh, hey, yes, the W game, best game ever.
Yeah, I know it's so good.
Do you have any American train? Yes, you do. There's an American.
Have a look.
I have loads of them.
Use an American train right now.
Alright, I'll spawn American being.
Yippee!
I'll spawn Alright, hold on. Hey.
Wait a
There.
second. It's not.
What the hell is that?
It was just a great trunk.
It's
Western.
a Grand Trunk Western K4A.
Ah! Wow. That's a nice
Where did you get that engine from?
I got it from Canadian Pacific Locomotive Works.
But I think it was built by American Locomotive Company or
Yeah,
Alco
Alco.
before.
Alco. Let me get something. GNR. There it is. But I'm not gonna be using that.
Oh, you got it from.
That
My
thing looks.
God!
That thing looks like Emily, but with asbestos.
It's still kind of a single wheeler, I think.
It's an IVAT B1.
It's a kind of a certain single wheeler.
It's an IVAT C1. No,
Wait a
it's a B1. B1.
Tender.
Yeah,
Oh! That's the C1 Atlantic! But it's a larger boiler, I think.
No shit.
I was actually gonna. If I didn't upgrade to TRS-19, I would all the way drove in the C1 Atlantic and changed it.
Oh yeah, it has goofy. It has goofy
Okay.
Ohio whistle.
Nice.
Let's get rolling. Let's go.
Nice. This cat looks. Oh!
Whee!
We're going fast.
This is all going speed.
Now that's the C1 Atlantic seriously looks like.
Imagine just telling us the tank engine just appears out of nowhere.
Even so, the as I was saying earlier, these C1 larger boiler has been replaced by the new kind of engines, the aggressive A1s, even an A3 Pacific.
Gotta love the Grizzlies.
Wait, Petey, we should probably talk about those engines next instead of the other ones. You know why? Because they came after. They're the replacements for the C1 Atlantics, and we just talked about the C1 Atlantics.
Yes.
So we should probably talk about the LNER A1s before we talk about those other engines.
Nah, I know
Yeah.
what we should talk about. The Grizzly
These
K4s.
are very useful at this point. Because
Also, Petey, when are we gonna do an episode about an American engine? I'm waiting.
But these C1s and C2 Atlantic, but these smaller boilers being classified C2 because yes.
Speed.
So we are getting American trains.
The Henry Berkeley has been preserved.
Let me get American thing.
If it's alright, because alright, so looks like I'm gonna end this stream right now because next week we're gonna talk about
my screen's dead.
Southwestern Railway T9. More
The
coming.
T9?
LNER A1.
That's Greyhounds.
Bark,
Yes.
bark.
So thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to comment, rate, like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Remember, keep on steaming. We'll see you on the next stream.
But what if we're a diesel train? What if we're a diesel? Petey, what if we're a diesel? We can't.
Yeah, diesels are pole. What do you mean you can't speak
What?
until Tuesday?
Like, share, and subscribe.